Hi, I am Dr. Elizabeth Samantha Rothschild Judd. I'm talking about today communication. Communication, this is relative to other government officials where we use communications, wireless communications. It could be cell phone, the wires, our wires that are embedded into our personality, our horns, um, law enforcement as well, just government, period. Um, Radio wires, CB, anything, transmitters, transistors. We use those wires. I'm considering protocol because when I am in the space where I live, the only persons that should be on my personal wire, on my personal time, are the persons that live with me. Okay, so currently I've been staying at the Patricia Handy Place shelter, and I've noticed that people want to communicate things at me when I'm at the shelter, although I'm at the place where I stay. That means everything else, I mean, don't follow me home. If this work is work, this government business is government business, that's fine. But don't follow me home. That's where I live. Now, where I live or where I'm currently staying, actually, even though it's not at my house yet, I'm still in the household with my mom, Dr. Monica Jones Esquire, Mama Me, when she uses her Secret Service wires. We're personal though. We're living in the same house, even though I'm at the shelter in the meantime until I get to the house. Okay, so that means other persons that wouldn't be living in the house with us have no business communicating to me because I'm home. I have business methods of communication. And so that is why sometimes people get thrown off my wires, because if I didn't invite you on the wire and you're talking to me in my personal space because I'm at home or where I live and you do not live there, that means do not be communicating to me through other people because you can put them on the wire or the horn, because that's not a part of my household. Where I at home, people would not just be able to walk into the room with me or to say anything or follow me around. So it's improper and against any fit protocol for anyone to have people to do that while I'm at the shelter, because I'm preparing to be home. The shelter is for a place to stay because you don't have a home to stay in. And so that's where you're living at the time. That means don't come into my living arrangement when you're not paying for it. And as far as me throwing anyone off of my wire, these are my wires. I didn't invite you on. I can cut you off my wire. So when you come on my wire, come on respectfully, like you know it's my wire, the same way people have to come onto your wires. Now, if I don't come onto your wires, I'm not interested in communicating whatever is going on with me at that time, because there's a lot I do that people have seemed to involve their whole sense of anything, and it's their centrifugal force, and they're drawn to me like a magnet when it has nothing to do with them. I work. Okay. And so just wanted to talk about the communications, what's proper as well, being at the shelter and around people who aren't going to be living with me. There's no point in them behaving with me in such a way that they would be living with me, because they're not. So if I'm working and someone interrupts me and I don't want to be bothered and they get upset, well, you're not going to be living with me. And that is why I opted to work from home and build my own companies. Because when I don't want to be bothered, I don't have to be. I have rights. I have inalienable rights, and so do other people. Communicating things to me that I don't care to hear, and the negativity that means nothing to me when it comes down to me taking care of my business, things that don't even apply to me, invalid torts. You will get thrown off my wires. Hopping back to the other subject, people that get on my wires, when I throw you right off, it's because you're trying to develop an invalid justice system, and I'm against those. I don't entertain them. And I'm hearing a lot of invalid torts. That means things that don't apply to me, things that aren't relevant to what I'm doing. And hearing from people who have nothing to do with my things, or the work that I'm doing does not even involve them. They're not a part of it, let alone an intricate part. So just wanted to put that out there. You all have a great day.